And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to talk some Orange Ladies soccer with Coach Bondra. First year as head coach, fourth year as in the program. Let's talk about this program, how it's been different 4 years ago when your first year here as to now your first year as the head coach.
So I think my first year here, a lot of people counted us out. We had a strong senior class that year. We were able to play with some pretty good teams. And then my second year here, we had a couple club players come that were opting out of high school soccer. But when COVID happened, they started to play. So that kind of raised our standards, I think, as Orange soccer goes. And I think this year they kind of found that again. With our senior class was a part of that. So I think they kind of want to get back there, which is what we're looking to do this year.
Are senior classes, I guess this is an easy question. Are senior classes important to the culture of the program every year?
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I try to teach, I coach softball too, and it's like everyone has a role. It doesn't matter if you're a starter, if you're a non-starter, whatever your job is, you have a role for the team, whether it's, going really hard at practice and making the starters better or coming out there in a game and scoring a goal. Everybody has a role, and that's something we're trying to change that culture.
Okay, so from that perspective, talk about this year's seniors. What roles do they have in building the foundation of this program?
Yeah, so I started here with them as freshmen, so we've seen them grow kind of through these years, but they'll have a huge role. We'll start 4 or 5 seniors this year, 2 in the center mid that they'll have to distribute balls and kind of make stuff happen. There's also 3 senior captains. They lead by example. There's no questions asked. So the freshmen that come in kind of see that, and they know, this is what we do here. Everyone comes to practice. We work hard. We lead by example on and off the field.
To be a first-year coach but fourth year in the program, these ladies are pretty familiar with you. Yeah. So it's nice to have that kind of familiarity, not only in the locker room but on the pitch. When you're addressing them, it's not hard to do it anymore because they're accustomed to you. And a lot of times, as an assistant coach, you confided with some information or some leadership abilities that a head coach isn't, because there's a fear factor between a head coach and a player. Is it going to be weird for you to have that, or are you going to try to keep those bonds that you've built?
We'll keep the bonds that we've built. I've been able to establish a good relationship with the senior class and even the kids that I've had in the past year. I think they know my goals here, they respect them, and that they know how I coach, so it's not a new voice to them. My brother's my assistant, so we're very similar. He's just a little bit louder than I am. But we're very similar in how we approach situations, and they know that. They know if we say something, this is what we want them to do, and they just have that comfortability.
What expectations do you have for your girls this year?
I expect them to kind of change the culture here for Orange Soccer and show that by the way they play. This offseason, they have worked really hard. They will tell you that we've done a lot of conditioning, a lot more than the past, and just raise the bar every year. We have a tough conference, so being able to compete with the teams in our conference will be huge for us.
So when you're looking at getting better doesn't always necessarily mean you're going to win a title, but taking that step forward, it's always important for a coach, especially as you're building a program. Taking steps forward, to you, is it wins and losses? Is it how you play the game? Is it what you put on film? What is it?
Yeah, it's definitely not wins and losses. Like you said, everyone wants that state title at the end of the year. Sure. But for us competing with the teams that we're playing, that's our first step. Not getting – I think we lost to SG probably 6-0 last year.
Yeah.
And the year before that we tied them 0-0. So getting back to that where we were 2 years ago, that would be successful for us.
Fantastic. Coach, good luck this year. We're proud of you.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to seeing you on YSN.
Thank you.